Hey everyone! Well, I've been missing in action for a while because I've been working behind the scenes on a big change. With it being a new year, I finally found the time to do something that I've been wanting to do for a long time. Something that friends and family have suggested many times over the last several years. You know who you are. But I just kept talking myself out of it. That is, until this week. This last month has been crazy with the growth of my Happy Lady channel, and that's what inspired me to do this. I have a video that I put out 2 years ago called The Mysterious History of Red Hair and Rh Negative Blood. And for some reason, that video, just out of the blue, really took off last April during spring break and then sort of tapered down again. And then for some reason, at the end of November, beginning of December, it began to skyrocket again. And it's been bringing so many new people to my channel from all over the world. I wasn't expecting this kind of growth so quickly. In the last 28 days, I've had almost 3,000 new subscribers because of that video. So because of all the new growth, it made sense to take the opportunity at the beginning of this new year to split my channel. Yes, I have finally done it. I have split my channel into 3 channels, and it feels amazing. Let me explain. So, this channel first started back in 2008 as a launch pad for my first book, How to Date Your Spouse. And over the years, it has evolved into so many different other things, gathering lots of different audiences along the way. I would always joke that my channel is like a buffet. It has a little bit of everything for everyone. Some of you are here only for certain topics and videos, and others are here for all of it. But I've noticed, as of lately, my largest audience is here for the Happy Lady messages and the documentary type style of videos. So I've decided to make those videos the focus of this channel. Yes, this channel, the Happy Lady channel, is my more serious channel that focuses on gospel topics and conversations. For all of the other content, such as my book readings, music, family vlog videos, travel, food, and skincare videos, I've moved all of that over to my other channel called The Happy House. It's a more lighthearted channel full of content that spotlights my personal life here in Davis County, Utah. Now, to make this transition easier, I haven't deleted any videos from this channel. Instead, I've created playlists on the new channel that link to videos from this channel, the Happy Lady channel, that now belong over there. And going forward, that's where I'll be posting new videos related to those topics. So, if you've been following my book readings, you're going to want to go over there and subscribe so you don't miss out. And for anyone who wants to get to know me a little bit better outside of this channel, I'd love to have you. I call it the Happy House because you get to see my house and all of the things that make me so happy. It's my creative outlet, a place where I get to laugh, dream, create, share, and sometimes you'll get to see me without combed hair and makeup. It's just how it is. I'd love to connect with you over there, so feel free to click on the link down in the comments and come say hello. Now, regarding this channel, I've placed all of the relevant playlists on the homepage. As you can see at the top, you'll see all the videos that YouTube recommends based on your interests. Right underneath that, you'll see all the videos on my channel in order as I post them. Keep scrolling down and you'll see my documentaries and research videos that I now call History Mysteries. Under that is my Come Follow Me Book of Mormon series for primary children that I started back during the pandemic. So in 2020, I was the primary chorister in my ward, And when everything shut down and we couldn't go to church, I started making these videos so I could still do singing time and serve the children in my ward. And since we're studying the Book of Mormon again this year, I thought I would put that playlist on the homepage as a great resource for those of you who have children or grandchildren and you want something for them that's fun, entertaining, and helpful when studying the Book of Mormon. Those videos are for you. Now, because the shutdown happened in March of 2020, that's why those videos start with the Book of Jacob, because that's what we were studying at the time. Now, underneath that are all of the Happy Lady messages in order of newest down to oldest, all 222 of them. I've been doing this for a long time. Under that is a playlist of all of my most watched videos, and that's helpful because a lot of you will reach out to me and say, hey, where's that Halloween video you did? Or where's that video where you talk about Rh negative blood? Those videos are all right there in one spot. It'll help you find them quicker. I've also updated it because the videos that used to be my most popular videos have now been replaced by newer videos. Underneath that is my music playlist. Those are all songs that I have written and sang, and I've rearranged it so that all of the gospel-themed songs show up first and work their way down towards the songs that are more focused on my life, my kids, my family. Still good stuff. And finally, at the very bottom is my Empowered Through Christ series. These videos are the words of Christ from the scriptures put to music and categorized in different topics such as faith building, spiritual warfare, physical health, forgiveness, peace, love, healing. Whatever it is that you need, there's a video for that. I had called them meditation videos because they're words put to music and they help you meditate on the words of Christ. They repeat over and over, and you can listen to them while you're trying to relax or have it in the background as you're doing other tasks. The whole purpose of them is when you listen to them over and over and over, they bring that peace into your heart and those truths into your mind and reinforce that to help you overcome these areas of weakness where you're looking to be strengthened through Jesus Christ. I love them. Now you'll notice that if you look at these playlists, you'll just see the first top 5 videos or so that show up on the front page of my YouTube channel. If you want to access all of the videos, just click on the title and it will take you to every video in order. So let me give you an example. These are my audiobooks. If you click on it, you'll see here's the whole series of my ancestor, Sarah Elizabeth. And if you scroll down, you'll see the Realm series that I put out before that. So these are all of my videos in order under each playlist. Now there's another shortcut you can take. If you go up to the top next to the homepage button, click right here on playlists, and there it is again. It's an easier shortcut to quickly access all of my playlists at once. So these are all the playlists that make up the new direction of the Happy Lady channel. And as I put out new videos, they will show up right here on the homepage. But you can also click right up here in the menu on the video tab. It will open up the entire video library, and it will show you all of the videos I've ever put out in order from newest to oldest. Now, if you're on a desktop computer, you can click on this little magnifying glass right here. Sometimes it's hidden, so you really have to look for it. And you can type in keywords of certain videos that you're looking for. And I've tagged all of my videos with those keywords. But I've been going back to all of my videos, so you should be able to find what it is you need. Often people will reach out to me and say, hey, you once talked about this in a video or that in a video, but I can't find it. Can you help me? And I feel bad because I don't always have the time to go find those videos. So that search bar comes in handy. However, there is something I have been working on. I'm hoping to have it finished by the end of February, and time stamping all of the topics so that if you do a search for a keyword on my channel, and let's just say 8 videos pop up that match those keywords, instead of having to watch all 8 of those videos and fast forward through them, you'll be able to click on the video description, scroll down, and see timestamps of every topic I cover. so you can quickly scan through that and see if you find what you're looking for. Click on the timestamp and it will take you right to that part in the video. I can't wait to get that done, and it's funny because years ago I came on here in a video and I had requested help for somebody to go through and listen to all of my videos and transcribe them for me so that we can include all of that down in the video description, and it was an impossible task. There were 1 or 2 people who responded to the request and got started, and it just got to be too much. Thankfully, now we have technology that can do that for us, but for me, it's been rewarding to be able to go back and revisit all of those videos and see what it was I was talking about 1 year ago, 2 years ago, 5 years ago, and see all of the things that have happened since then. And it's crazy to see how many of those topics are resurfacing right now. Anyways, I've done this exact same thing over on the Happy House channel. On the homepage, I have created playlists of all of the videos on this channel that now belong over there. So real quick, those would be my family vlog and travel videos. Underneath that are all of my book readings, even the documentary that I will be doing that has to do with my family history, and this particular story that I'm reading right now will be over on that new channel. I won't be publishing it here, so make sure you go over there and subscribe so you don't miss out. It's going to be really good. Under that, I have my music, and I've put it in order of my favorite songs down to my least favorite or older songs. Under that are all of my short videos and funny videos. Every now and then, when I have a little bit of time, I like to make some humorous videos. I love humor. For those of you who know me, I laugh all the time. I am always looking for the humor in everything, and that channel is now more appropriate for those types of videos. They kind of didn't go with all of the other gospel-themed content here on the Happy Lady channel. So again, this is a more serious channel, and over there it's a more lighthearted, fun, personalized channel. Underneath that is my old series called The Happy House, which is what I named the channel after. I loved making these videos, but they hardly got any views, so I stopped making them, at least for the time being. We'll see what happens. If these old videos start to pick up and get more views, I will take that as a sign to make a season 3. But these are all of the recipes that I create, the DIY projects I've done around my house, sort of more home and lifestyle themed videos. Underneath that is the way back playback. These videos have been a lot of fun. They seem to be, of course, more appreciated by my close friends and family because they are old videos that I have extracted from VHS tapes going clear back to the early 80s. So basically these are videos from my childhood, the early years of my children before there was YouTube. Some of you remember those days, right? I make these special videos for each of my kids, and some of them have been feeling left out because I haven't made their video yet. So I will be getting around to that, and I will be posting them there on the Happy House channel. I always do an intro at the beginning of those videos, and I talk about what it is you're about to see, what was going on at that time in my life, and any other thoughts that I feel like I need to share. So, oh boy, I even have some ones that I found from my high school years when I was in a video production class at school. And we had these homework assignments where we had to make videos. And of course, I wanted to make them funny and interesting. And let me tell you, they are interesting. So rather than have them lost, I like to have all of my family history videos in one place. So those will be going on that playlist sometime in the near future. So stay tuned. If you want to join me on that time machine, you are more than welcome to. Underneath that playlist are my skincare and beauty videos. In fact, my most watched video of all time is a video that I made about how we cleared up my son's acne. And of course, it has nothing to do anymore with the theme of the Happy Lady channel, so it makes more sense to be over there with the Happy House. It's reached over 1 million views. In fact, I have another video that reached 1 million views. It's a short video about a Disney trip that I surprised my kids with when they were little, and years ago it went viral. And then YouTube froze all the comments on my channel and so many other channels around the time of the last election. And when that happened, it took all of my videos out of the algorithm, along with so many other channels. And so after the election was over, they turned back on all of the comments on all of our channels, and all of the previous comments were deleted. So we had to start from scratch, and a lot of these videos were never able to make it back into the algorithm and reach that level of success that they had at that time. So that video has gone into obscurity, but this acne video is still bringing a lot of traffic to my channel. And finally, at the very bottom is a playlist, almost like an archive, of all of my old television appearances and news interviews. This was back when I used to do book tours and I went all over the country. I was on Fox and Friends in New York City, and I was also on news networks on the West Coast. So these are pretty ancient. And these had to do with my first book, How to Date Your Spouse, which back in its heyday was sold in Deseret Book and bookstores all over the country. In fact, it was published by the notorious, infamous Chad Daybell. Yes, I have a connection. Most of you know that story. Anyways, that will be a book that I eventually will read on my book playlist. So if that's one you're interested in, you're definitely going to want to subscribe to the Happy House channel. So what's the third channel, you might be wondering? I did mention I split it into 3 channels. The third channel is for Hydro Heal. That's a skincare line that I created back in 2008, right around the time I started this YouTube channel, right when my first book came out, How to Date Your Spouse. That's a whole other part of my life. It's a long story. Some of you know it. If you've read my book, Successful Failures, it talks all about that story. I ended up doing a deal with an investor from the first season of Shark Tank, which led to a few other deals with other investors. Long story short, I bought back all the rights to my product about 7 years ago. And this year, I plan to do a lot more with that skincare line. So, of course, it needed its own channel. It doesn't feel like it really belongs here on the Happy Lady channel, even though it's a part of my story. Having said all of that, if you've made it to the end of this video, you're awesome. Again, I would love to have you as a friend and a subscriber over on the Happy House channel. I just started it, so it pretty much has 0 subscribers. And as soon as I start to build subscribers, YouTube will allow me to do more with that channel. So it's crazy because the last time I started a channel was way back in 2008 when YouTube was brand new. So I didn't realize there are all these benefits that I take advantage of with the Happy Lady channel that I don't have access to with my new channels until I've built up an audience. So to give you an example, I tried posting a video last night and it wouldn't let me upload a customized thumbnail like I always do on all of my videos. Apparently, those privileges come with more subscribers. So there's even some other things that I tried doing and it wouldn't let me do. And so I'm hoping I can build an audience over there so I can be able to do more with that channel. Either way, I will be bouncing back and forth between all 3 of these channels throughout this year and going forward. So if you're a fan of it all and you're waiting for a video to come out on the Happy Lady channel, chances are if you hop over to my other channel, there's going to be something there for you to enjoy. As always, don't be a stranger. I love it when you reach out and say hello. I love the conversations that we get to have in the comments. It's a lot easier to respond to them. Whereas my videos that have really taken off, I get so many comments a day, I don't have the time to read all of them or respond to all of them, even though I want to, and I try my best. One other thing I need to point out is I've had some technical issues with my email host for my different domains where all of my emails come through, and for some reason they haven't allowed me to respond to anyone who has a Gmail account. So I had to contact my host and have them authenticate all of my accounts so that they will be compatible with Gmail. So many of you who may have sent me an email in the last couple of weeks and you've been waiting for a response, just know that I have responded, but those emails all came back to me. That was a little disappointing, and they said it can take up to 3 days before it finally kicks in, so hopefully I will be able to try again this week. So I hope you can bear with me. I always try my best to respond to every email that comes through and every comment directed to me. So never take it personal if you don't hear from me. Chances are I somehow missed your comment or I haven't been able to reply to your email. Feel free to reach out a second or a third time if you need to, because you never know. Okay, I think I've covered everything. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me anytime. Thank you guys for joining me today for this explanation of this big change happening on my channel. It's not going to change the content. It really isn't going to change things much other than making it better and easier for my different audiences. So really, this is for you. Anyways, I hope you're having a wonderful day. I hope you have a wonderful week, and I will see you soon.